Revelation in Motion 1. Redefining God. Before the Qur'an, the world was drowning in distorted images of the divine. In some lands, gods were forged from gold and stone, silent idols receiving the cries of desperate worshippers. In others, deities were many, divided, flawed, and vengeful, mirroring the chaos of tribal life and fractured empires. Even among the people of the book, centuries of theological drift had clouded the idea of the one true God with human-like attributes, distant hierarchies, or exclusive tribal claims. Into this confusion, the Qur'an descended, clear, direct, and corrective. It opened not with commandments, nor with promises of paradise or warnings of hellfire, but with a verse so revolutionary, so simple, it shifted the axis of belief for all who listened. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. This opening line reintroduced God not as a distant creator or a wrathful force, but as Ar-Rahman and Ar-Rahim, boundless in mercy, overflowing in compassion. Two names derived from the same root, emphasizing not just an attribute, but an entire nature of divine love and tenderness. The transformation began here, a worldview centered not on fear, fatalism, or favoritism, but on mercy, a name that reshaped worship. Before this, the idea of approaching God in His name was rare or corrupted. Pagan rituals were performed in the names of multiple deities. Some cultures feared speaking God's name altogether. Others approached Him through layers of intermediaries. But the Qur'an taught a new kind of invocation. Begin everything, from prayer to daily tasks, in the name of Allah, who is merciful to all creation and especially merciful to those who believe and turn to Him. It was an open door, not a guarded gate, a compassionate framework for law and life. This redefinition wasn't limited to theology, it restructured society. A God of mercy requires that His law be merciful, that rulers rule with compassion, that justice be tempered with forgiveness, that worship produce humility, not pride. Later verses would echo this foundational message. And we have not sent you, O Muhammad, except as a mercy to the worlds. This new divine image demanded a new human response, imitation. If God is defined by mercy, then believers must strive to reflect it in all they do, especially in how they treat the vulnerable, the enemy, the stranger. Mercy as the anchor of revelation. The Qur'an did not simply ask people to believe in Allah, it asked them to understand who He is. In just a few words, the first verse of the Qur'an dismantled centuries of theological misguidance and spiritual alienation. It offered something unprecedented, a God who wants to be known through mercy, not mystery. And with that, everything changed.